just give you some suggestions here. It usually is a little bit of a slowdown in the market right now, going into September, October, November, or rolling, I guess, right into October here. And, September, first thing it reminds me of is, I was blessed. I started this company 12 years ago this month, actually September 1st of this month, 12 years ago in 2013. So, we've been around for quite a bit of time. And, one of the things I'm proud of, and the topic that I put up here is, right now our average dealer, and we got hundreds all over the country, even Canada, we got independents, we've got dealers with 30 cars on their lots, we got dealers with 400 cars on their lots, highline franchise stores to, again, mom and pop type of independent dealers. And just right now, our average dealer is selling 94% of their inventory a month. That's just our average store. Okay. Our top stores, and I'm looking at the numbers right now, are selling about 110%, 105 to 10% of their inventory. Yesterday was 106. And they're doing it with gross profit. Okay. They're doing over 60% of their sales within the first 30 days. So that's something that makes me proud, doing this for over 12 years, helping dealerships with that used car inventory management and lead management, and that's the thing that we're trying to change here is, those two things should go hand in hand, inventory and lead management. Okay. So, if you got a truck problem, let's start calling truck leads and so forth. And that's what we're able to do is put that together. But, a dozen years together out there in the market, growing and allowing our dealers to be very successful. And so on the other end, though, it's challenging. And as a used car manager, one of the things that's challenging for us is, to find that used car manager that's admittedly humble and or thick-skinned and looking to get better, because ideally those are our ideal clients, right? Because each week we meet with our stores, and some of the most challenging stores that we've had and our cancellations happen to be somebody, we're dealing with a manager or a dealer or used car manager, which rightfully so, we're impacting their checks and so forth. And so, if I got a used car manager, got a lot of pride and ego, or somebody that just, wants to fight what we're showing them. And again, we work the facts, we work factual data points on their inventory. And so the hardest part for us is to find that used car manager that is looking to get better, is open to some criticism, is open to having a second set of eyes, and somebody, accountability partner, to show them where they could get better. And again, that's sometimes hard in the car business because a lot of car people are A-type personalities, and that we know it all and everything like that. And so, and that we can handle it. It's all right. I got this. You don't need to tell me what to do. And so again, that's the challenge. I get tied up like that sometimes in certain situations in my life. So, if you're not that way, it's going to be hard for you to grow and grow your knowledge base, and to grow the department you're working in, and to grow your team. But if you are that way, and again, we're going into challenging month, that things seem to be slowing down for your store, please reach out to us. Because again, we want both gross and volume at the dealerships. We've been doing this for a dozen years now. That's just this company. I started with Dale and with V Auto in 2005. So it's been 20 years since I've really helped dealerships with used car inventory management, and 27 years. I started in 2000, almost 28 years in the business. And my first 8 years was on the retail side, selling cars off the internet in the 90s and early 2000s. And so, the combination of that experience and our team's experience and our dealers' experience over weekly calls over 12 years, and the fact that we do 20 to 30,000 retail price changes, we've got a good pulse on what's happening out there in the market. So I just want to celebrate with our team and our dealers to give us, 12 years of trust. I would just visited one of our older dealers, Dan Oaks. I posted information about that yesterday. We were at a store here locally, and Dan's been with us for over 10 years. I've got a video on our YouTube channel that was 9 years ago when he was just an independent dealer. I wouldn't say just an independent dealer, but right now he has 3 franchise stores. So he's grown from an independent dealer and Kansas City here to over 3 franchise stores and 1,700 cars in stock. So it's been a blessing to be able to have dealers like that trust us for over 10 years and have us still teaching their teams on how to grow. So I want to thank our teams, thank everybody, a dealer out there. 12-year anniversary is great. And again, if you're not selling 90, 100, 110, 120% of your inventory, I would tell you our best stores, if I took out our top 10, I think a 2-week sell rate was 80% of their inventory in 2 weeks. So 160% of their inventory in a month. So if you want to get to those numbers, we've got the track record and references to help your stores. This isn't too much of a tip other than, again, in order for us to be able to help you, in order for you to grow as a used car manager, be humble, be open to other ideas and other approaches to inventory management, and to have that thick skin to be able to take some lumps and realize, okay, yeah, you know what, I made a bad decision and I'm ready to move on. So hope this was helpful, but if anything, I wanted to again celebrate our 12 years at Lotpop and the trust and that our dealerships have given us over those years. And again, if you're looking to get some help, reach out to me, LotWalk or Lotpop.